أهلا وسهلا بكم وحياكم الله، طاب يومكم بكل خير. مشاهدينا الكرام، نتحدث معكم من هنا من قلب الرياض من مبادرة مستقبل الاستثمار بنسختها التاسعة، وسنذهب وإياكم إلى ضفاف البحر الأحمر، نأخذ جولة سريعة في واحدة من أكبر المشروعات السياحية هناك، بل أكبر المشروعات السياحية في العالم. معي في هذا اللقاء السيد باغانو، الرئيس التنفيذي لشركة البحر الأحمر الدولية. أهلا وسهلا بك.
Thank you for having me. My pleasure.
إذا ما أردنا الحديث عن هذه النسخة، عن مشاركتكم في هذه النسخة، نعرف أن لديكم جلسة تتحدثون فيها عن المشاريع الكبرى حول العالم. يعني ماذا يمكن أن نقول بهذه المناسبة من وجهة نظر البحر الأحمر؟
Well, look, I mean, this is the 9th edition of the Future Investment Initiative. It's the biggest yet. I've been fortunate to have attended all previous versions of it, and it keeps getting better and better. We keep, inviting, heads of states and all the top financiers. I mean, it's really become a must-attend event. I'm delighted to be part of it as ever. It's a great opportunity for us to showcase what we do, to interview, meet with investors, and also to be on a panel with some of my colleagues amongst the ecosystem to talk about how to manage the world's biggest projects.
لو جئنا لرؤيتكم الاستراتيجية وكذلك أيضا رؤية المملكة 2030، كيف تترجمون طموحاتكم على أرض الواقع في واحدة من المشاريع السياحية؟ ما هو الدور المحوري أيضا الذي تلعبونه في هذه الرؤية؟
Well, as you know, Vision 2030 is hoping to achieve a number of different things. It's about transforming the country. It's about opening the country to the world. It's about diversifying the economy. Red Sea Global's mission and role in supporting Vision 2030 is to help build a tourism industry, one that didn't really previously exist for the leisure market. So the realization of that vision is what we're developing at the Red Sea and Amala destinations. We're developing today 27 resorts and hotels, the majority of which will now be opened by spring of next year. So to date, we've opened 10 hotels and we have another 17 to go, but they're coming in rapid succession. A couple in December, 5 in January, a few in March and April, and then the final ones in May and June. So we're really delivering on that vision. We're creating jobs for young Saudis, but we're also inviting people from around the world to come and experience the wonders of Saudi Arabia, the beautiful topography. People will be surprised and amazed when they see the turquoise water and the white sandy beaches. But more than that, they're going to be amazed by the warm hospitality of the Saudi people. It's something that people don't really realize, especially outside of this part of the world. And I can't wait to really invite the world to come and experience it.
أنتم بدأتم فعليا بالتشغيل الفعلي لمنتجع ومنتجعين وثلاثة وأربعة وخمسة. السؤال: ما الذي يعنيه لكم؟ ما الذي يعنيه للسياحة السعودية أن ترى المشروع فعلا يتحقق، أن تستقبل الزوار بهذه التجربة الاستثنائية؟
So, look, as I said, we're nearing the end of the construction phase, but we're already operationalizing. And there's a huge undertaking because it's not just opening a hotel. We're opening hotels in a new part of the country. We had to build a new international airport. We provide all of the mobility solutions. So people arrive at the airport, which we operate, and we get them from the airport to their destination. Sometimes it's by car, sometimes it's by car and by boat, sometimes it's by seaplane, and we control and provide all of those services. We control the supply chain. There's this huge operational underlayer that people don't see to make the destination work, and that's what we're in right now. And it's super exciting because, as I said, we've been growing the numbers of hotels that are opening and welcoming more and more people, and it's just wonderful to see it come to life, and more is coming, and it's going to get better and better.
وكيف تترجمون التزامكم البيئي في مثل هذا المشروع؟ دائما ما تتحدثون عن السياحة المتجددة مثلا، لكن ما هي الالتزامات الفعلية وماذا تقدمون في هذا المشروع لخدمة هذا المفهوم وخدمة هذا الملف؟
Okay, that's a great question. So when we first started, our vision was to create, set new standards in sustainable development. And as we thought about it, we said, what sustainability is what? It's maintaining the status quo. And we decided, actually, we're beyond that. We need to go further and better. We need to regenerate. And we created the concept of regenerative development and regenerative tourism. If you Google it today, Saudi Arabia is the #1 trending destination when it talks about regenerative development. And we're the instigators behind that. What does it mean on the ground? The destination is powered 100% by the sun, 24 hours a day. We are emitting zero carbon in the production of our energy. We're growing coral reefs. Even though we're blessed with an abundance of thriving coral reefs, we're actually growing more to build resilience, to build protection against future events, because it's a fragile ecosystem. We need to make sure we protect it. We're growing 50 million mangrove trees. It's more than that. We're also working with our local communities and our people. We've created thousands of jobs for young Saudis, and we're super proud of that. We provide the training environment for them. Whether it's higher education, we have university graduates. We have a university graduate program at the University of Prince Megrin. We also have vocational training programs. To date, we've trained 1,500 people, all of whom get jobs. That's our guarantee. We not only pay for it, but we also give them new employment opportunities. So really fulfilling the whole vision of what regenerative development and tourism really means. And today, more and more people want to travel sustainably. A Booking.com survey said 80% of travelers want sustainable travel options. We're providing that, and I think it puts Saudi Arabia in a very, very strong position.
لكن ما هو السر لديكم في البحر الأحمر أن يكون دائما في مساره الصحيح، وأن يقدم تجربة زائر استثنائية، وأن يكون على مسار الإنجاز؟
So look, I think we're proud to be the first of the Giga projects to actually open up for business. We opened our first resort. People may not remember this. We opened our first resort in November of 2023. So we've been operating now for well over a year, and we're completing the vision. We set a map at the very beginning. We've stuck true to that destination. The destination is now in sight, and it's such a fulfilling experience for us. We're proud to be doing this, to be opening up the kingdom to the world, and we're now getting visitors from all over the world. More than half of our visitors are coming from foreign destinations, which is ultimately the ambition and the vision in the first place, which was to open up the country, and we're proud to be playing our part in doing so.
لكن بالحديث عن جذب الناس، أريد الحديث عن جذب فرص الاستثمارات للقطاع الخاص، وكذلك أيضا أثركم الاقتصادي، كيف هو؟
So look, the project has a huge economic impact. We're going to spend $100 billion in developing it, which goes straight into the economy. 70% of the contracts that we've awarded have gone to local companies, really uplifting the local supply chain and really contributing to the Saudi economy. When we're up and running at steady state, the destinations will generate between $8 and $10 billion a year to the Saudi economy's GDP. So again, providing that economic diversification, which was one of the key metrics of Vision 2030. We're creating 120,000 jobs across both destinations, across all of the different sectors that support hospitality, from hospitality itself, from transportation, from engineering, from supply chain and food. All of that, all these jobs are created by the vision of 2030 and what Red Sea Global is actually doing on the ground. So hugely impactful to our local communities. We're supporting our local communities, not only in giving them jobs to come and work with us, but businesses that exist and have grown because of Red Sea. We're also created a 3,000 farm cooperative called Tamala, where we're actually working with the local farmers to provide the products that we will consume. So we're giving them opportunities to make money, to take care of their families. But that's what Vision 2030 is all about. It's uplifting the whole country, and we're super pleased to be playing our part.
Exactly. المستقبل يبدأ اليوم. أريد أن أعرف لو كان لديكم إعلانات في هذه النسخة تخص البحر الأحمر، أو حتى مشاريع مستقبلية، خصوصا فيما يتعلق بوجهة آماله. ماذا عن الرؤية التوسعية أيضا خلال ال5 سنوات القادمة؟ السؤال الأبرز يعني بخصوص المستقبل، ماذا بعد اليوم؟
We're pleased to announce today that we signed a $6.5 billion green loan facility led by Riyadh Bank, Saudi Investment Bank, and Al Balad. This will support the completion of the Amala destination. So that completes our funding, capital structure, where all systems go. We're going to complete, as I said, early part of next year, and we're going to open for business. In terms of the future, in the coming years, we have other projects that are underway. We've announced Lahek Island, which is a resort community which is going to offer second homes for Saudis who want to have an island experience, but built around nature with sports and activation. It's about a lifestyle proposition, and that's now under construction and will be complete in 2027, 2028. But there's more to come beyond that. We have things that are on the drawing boards that we'll be announcing in the near term. But so watch us and see what the future brings.
في ختام هذه المقابلة تحدثنا عن الالتزام البيئي، وأشاهد هذه السلحفاة المعلقة هنا. ما هي الرسالة؟
So, I see you've noticed my turtle. The turtle is a symbol for us. It's a reminder that these creatures were here before us. It's their place. The environment, the nature is a valuable asset, and we need to take care of it. So we've adopted the turtle as our constant reminder. The turtle story came from when we first looked at the destination. We were trying to figure out where we were going to develop. We found an amazing island. It would have been perfect, except we found out that it was a favored nesting site for the critically endangered hawksbill sea turtle. The island was called Al-Wakadi. And so we had a difficult choice to make. Develop it and make a lot of money. But if we develop it, we may accelerate the extinction of the turtle. And so we decided not to develop that island. We set it aside. It's an island that we might take you to come and experience the wonders of turtle birthing. But otherwise, we put nature before profit. And I think ultimately people will reward us for having made those choices.
رائع رائع جدا. السؤال الأخير، كيف هي الحياة كمواطن سعودي؟
I've been honored recently, as you know, to be granted Saudi citizenship. I'm absolutely grateful to the custodian of the two holy mosques and His Majesty, obviously King Salman, and His Royal Highness, the Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. It's a recent announcement, but I've considered myself Saudi for many, many years now. I've lived here for over 8 years. I call this home. I love the people, I love the country, I love the vision, and I'm so proud to have been bestowed that particular honor.
شكرا لوجودك معنا في هذا المساء. شكرا جزيلا لك. الشكر لكم أنتم مشاهدينا الكرام. كان معنا في هذا اللقاء السيد جون باغانو، الرئيس التنفيذي لشركة البحر الأحمر الدولية. تحدثنا عن الاستدامة، عن الالتزام البيئي، عن الخطط المستقبلية، ومؤخرا حديث عن حصوله على الجنسية السعودية. وقال في نهاية حديثه: أنا أشعر بالسعودية وأعيش التفاصيل للمشاريع الكبرى منذ أعوام. نلتقيكم بإذن الله في لقاءات قادمة مع مسؤولين آخرين ومشاريع أخرى كبرى هنا حاضرة في مبادرة مستقبل الاستثمار في نسخته التاسعة.